clients, this is a general population, and we need to stop right now. We live our lives from context. And what I mean by that is we don't show up to meetups, this Zoom call, our office, a party with friends, ourselves. We show up the way that we think that people want us to act. And I'm going to give you my third point with my clients. And this is everybody. This isn't my clients. This is a general population, and we need to stop right now. We live our lives from context. And what I mean by that is we don't show up to meetups, this Zoom call, our office, a party with friends, ourselves. We show up the way that we think that people want us to act. Dude, I'm goofy. I like to dance to Miley Cyrus. I like to get a little crazy. And it wasn't until I embraced who I was that I became more authentic, and the people that I wanted to be surrounded with found me. And we need to stop placating to who we think we should be. And granted, there's certain scenarios, hey, don't show up in short shorts at your job. I get that. Yeah. But in your day-to-day life, just be who you are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so important. Even right now, right, with all that we're consuming, even how people host these podcasts, it's interesting because we're influenced, right? I think by everything we do, right? Mm-hmm. Everything that we consume. Even myself, like I love Tom Billio, like Impact Theory. That's my guy. Dude. Like I try to even run my interviews like him. You know, it's just the way he asks questions, right? So I do think there's a level of like, you know, influence. But like to your point, there's a level of genuineness, right? Like authenticity, right? Like that only you have, that you need to bring to the table and need to own and not be afraid of, which again goes back to knowing yourself. Yeah.
So my buddy's a high-level business coach, and he told me one of the greatest pieces of advice I've ever heard in my entire life. And I want people to take this into everything that they ever do in life. Yeah. I just started my podcast, and I'm not saying this about myself, so calm down, everybody. That's not what I'm saying, but I want you to have this thought in your head. He said, I don't care if you started your podcast 4 months ago. He said, I want you to meditate on the fact that there is a real conversation that you could be the greatest podcast host that ever's been created. And what he's basically saying is, I don't care if you got started 12 years later. You know what Joe Rogan said the other day? There are 5 people that are going to be way bigger than me in 10 years than I ever was in podcasting, but they learned from him. So don't compare yourself or when you got started to anybody else. Yeah. Because that's a real conversation. You could have just started flipping houses at 50 years old, and maybe you're the best flipper in the world. But by you discrediting yourself, you haven't even given yourself a chance to get out the door yet.
Yeah. Thank you for watching another video brought to you by my team at Invested Talent. If you're looking to amplify your message and repurpose your podcast content for your brand, make sure you text me personally at 678-679-5613. Text me repurpose at 678-679-5613, and we'll be sure to send a few gems your way so that you can help amplify your message and repurpose podcasts for your brand. We'll see you on the other side. I'll be looking.